Go talk to Dad. Come on. You can't pretend with me. You kept us up all last night thinking about it. What are you? Chicken?
I know you are, but what am I?
That was weak even when you were 5. Dia got to you yesterday, so stop sulking about it and go talk. You could use cooking as an excuse to have a conversation, just like you do with Mom.
Not that I'm not delighted. My little firecracker wants to cook egg hoppers with me. But why do I sense that you're hungry for something else this morning?
Can a girl crave egg hoppers without being Let me live, Dad.
I think you may have overcorrected.
As far as I'm concerned, craving egg hoppers...
You got away with it. Dad's really... Or he's just pretending to be oblivious.
You know what to do first.
Your mustache is looking absolutely full and luminous, Daddy.
I've been using your Amma's coconut oil trick. She wished... Fine, let's get started. The first step is to proof the yeast and mix up the ingredients in a bowl.
Come on, Jala, ask him. It's eating you up inside.
Dad, did you ever wish I was straight?
What are you really asking, Pt.3?
I remember you said all the right things, but looking back, Auntie C probably
Threatened him.
Let's say instructions were conveyed with a certain... I'm glad she did, so I didn't say something stupid. I won't lie, Jala. I had some complicated feelings. Fear, worry, protectiveness. Only because this world is cruel to anyone who is different. But those are all my feelings for me to deal with. All you need to know is your mother and I love you. We accept you. Gender is irrelevant, as long as they're good. Hey, not too shabby, Jalu. I seem to recall it was less of a formal coming out and more that we caught you making.
Absolute cringe.
You stood up, crossed your arms and announced, "I'm in love with Tyler and I don't care what you think."
You burst out laughing. I was so...
You looked ready to tear my face off. Rukmini elbowed me so hard in the ribs, I think I still have a bruise. It was just a nervous reaction. You know, I start laughing.
In the cinema, at the tensest moment when the entire audience is dead silent.
Oh, time to blend. Can't let it sit for too long. That's pretty good.
Me liking girls didn't feel like a big deal. You and Mom were so supportive of Tyler when she transitioned. And you obviously...
Actually, Chandra and I didn't talk for a few years after she...
You never told me that.
It's a painful... I'm just so grateful Chandra forgave me. Gave us both another chance at a relationship.
But you two adore each other. That must have been...
I was ignorant and cowardly. I cared too much about what... It's one of my greatest regrets in life. That's why I was determined I'd never make the same mistake.
You're always so upbeat, Daddy. Nothing seems to frustrate you.
No. Have you considered becoming a chef? What made you bring all this up today, Jalawala?
I saw Dia yesterday. You know her parents kicked her out, right?
Do you feel sorry for her or admire her?
I can't even imagine you two doing that to me.
And it should be. Their parents will regret it in the end if they have any sense. They really make... Light the stove, Jala. We'll feel better.
Is that a new watch, Daddy?
No, it's the one... What a pro! Here's the secret of...
I've been preparing for this
The specialized pan is integral, but more than that, it all rests on this, and I'm leaving...
Maybe you should do it, since it's...
What do you do? You can do this. Add some batter to the pan and swirl it around the edges to get the... Once the batter just sets, the most important thing is this.
But how will I know that it's done?
You'll just know. Maybe I should be the one taking cooking lessons from you.
So?
These are the best egg hoppers I have ever had.
Stop exaggerating, Dad.
I'm entirely serious. These are amazing.
Indeed.
Hey, Jala. Over here.
Give a girl a little warning before you...
That's exactly what...
Written warning, ideally a week in advance.
Forget it. So, what?
What do you want? That's an open-ended question. You'll find out in time. Or you won't.
Clever of you to use the sewers to get around...
It is.
Must be hell to get the smell out of that fake fur.
I'm here to give you a gift to
My mother warned me to beware of bear...
smart woman. But I think you like this. The spirit of barefoot extends far under the ground. Through the air, my claws reach even here, to what they think is the built-up, concreted overheart. But you and I know better. All these people, they can't see. But I'm giving you a gift, Jala.
Indeed. Indeed.
I'm ready to go.
I know you ran away just to avoid being scolded. How could you? Mrs. Pereira's parakeet had a long life ahead of her.
Meow.
Sharik, don't give me that innocent face.
Meow.
I know exactly what happened to those missing hamsters last month, too.
Meow, meow, meow.
They did not have it coming.
That cat has clearly killed before, and he will kill again.
He just has resting murder face. Unless you're a hamster.
Did I mention I'm really not a cat?
Were you trying to find Sharik? Wow, that's really nice of you, Jala.
Haven't you heard? I'm in the running for sainthood. Canonize me now.
We don't do that in Islam.
Look, you love making excuses for other people's shitty behavior. It's worked so well in the past. Why mess with...
Way to bring the sincerity in your journey to being a better person, Jala.
That's not...
Oh, no way. You want his forgiveness? You'll have to get through me. Oh, that's so much.
The cat. I deserve hazard pay for this.
You thought you'd just have to say a few kind words to Irfan and he'd roll over and... Well, too bad. I'm a much more formidable opponent.
Look, I'm not here for a fight. I'm here...
Oh, yes. We've heard all about your little apology tour from Sergio. I don't know what your game is, but you've toyed with this boy enough. We're not interested.
That's for him to decide.
Irfan doesn't always know what. He's better off without you in his life. And deep down,
2 versus 1? Are you really so weak, you...
Irfan is practically a newborn kitten when it comes to combat.
Did you really have to put it like that?
The way your relationship began was twisted. Even you can't deny that.
Ooh, the cat's not wrong. This one's juicy, even by Jala. Jala and Irfan were assigned together to do a group project about... Irfan's dad got seriously sick, and he confided in Jala. And she kissed him. Oh, did I mention she was still dating Tyler at the time?
Kissing Irfan back then was not my...
Did you even know that it was my first kiss?
Oh.
Wow, Jala, first Sergio, now Irfan. This is a pattern.
Hey.
The first kiss stuff? Gross. He started to cry, and your response was to kiss him? What's wrong with you?
We were 16. My brain was not the organ.
I want to officially register my disgust.
There was an emotional charge between us.
Yeah, that's emotion. It's called grief. But you skip straight past empathy and land. I can't believe I'm the one who's neutered when you're the one who can't control. You should have just stayed far. I will make you rue the day you stepped foot. What's the matter, Jala?
You wish I'd let you get the last one.
This isn't the hardest fight we found ourselves in.
Nope. That was when you accidentally stepped on Aisha's new... Never have I witnessed a rage so...
Fix your fish breath before you roar again.
Shh, Shahrukh.
She just gets me so angry. Her own sister came to the funeral.
She did?
Tiger, no! Yala, what have you become? How could you do that to him?
I'm sorry, Irfan. Just
Shahrukh, please. I can't do this without you.
You don't need that overgrown binky. You need to grow up.
Grow up. You took my first kiss, you took my dignity, and now you've murdered. I'm not gonna let you get away with walking. That first kiss was wrong of us, but we didn't stop there, did we? I was so ashamed of being a cheater, but I'd liked you for so long, and you were so convinced. You promised me you'd protect me if anyone ever found out. But we all know what happened then, don't we? You let me take all the blame. You were too busy trying to fix things with Tyler to even... The entire school hated me for getting in the middle of the meant-to-be. And to be honest, I hated myself too. You turned me into a cheater.
I was not prepared for everyone at school taking sides. I mean, no.
Oh, really? Back then, I needed comfort. My dad was dying. I had to look after my little sister. I was sleep deprived, confused. The last thing I needed was to feel ashamed of myself. All of that I can forgive. I can accept. My dad died later that year. Everyone from school came to the funeral, including Tyler. And she had but you didn't come.
When you're going through something like that, what people say, it's all just noise. Did you really want a shitty ex showing up?
It would have meant a lot to me, actually.
It wasn't because I didn't care. You should know that. I really messed up, huh? Understatement.
Ugh, I hate this. I thought an apology was all I needed to get over you, but it's not enough. I have responsibilities, a sister to support. I need Tiger. He's the only... Shahrukh, you're back.
And not a moment too soon. It's time she got what was coming to her.
No, wait. There's something I need to ask. Forget apologies, Jala. How about a truth? I've always wondered, did you even like me? Or was I just a way to run away from your real life?
I was as caught up in my feelings as you were.
Huh. It's nice to know that you were just as...
You were exactly the kind of person hardworking, handsome, brown, a man. It would have been so easy to explain to my parents. My family back home.
Thank you for telling me your truth, Jala. I think that's the first time you've been...
Okay, no. Now she's got you thinking being hardworking and handsome is a bad thing. Wake up, she's gotten into your head. I told you she... You're too soft, Irfan. She's going to walk off. That's why you need me. So I can do the things you're too weak to do. Time to end this.
Let me help.
Are you even allowed to practice medicine on humans?
My sister calls you a demon from hell, so you're an exception. Oof, ouch! Want a hand with that?
I don't think you're supposed to be helping me.
It wouldn't be the first time you put me in a supporting role. You're actually worse at being treated than most of my patients.
You deliberately chose patients who can't talk back.
Oh, damn you,
Shahrukh? Maybe we should...
You're taking her side over me? After everything...
We should get Irfan a less reactive pet. How do you think he feels about goldfish? A nice lizard, maybe?
Just take a deep breath, okay?
I'm confused. Aren't we fighting against...
Even the rules of war allow you to treat the wounded. no, Sharik!
Don't worry yourself with me. Ever since you first offered me a churro, our bond became...
That's gonna leave a bruise. You should ice that later.
Or you could tell your beast to return.
Wait, do you have something in your mouth? Sharik, open your mouth. Oof, ouch.
I don't think you're supposed to be.
It wouldn't be the first time you... You all riled up and injured reminds me of the...
Oh, you...
You scratched me across the forehead and screamed for 72 hours straight.
Every one of my predators. The next time I pounce...
This will make you feel all... And hey, I'll give you a treat later tonight. Sharik, that's enough.
No, you can't. You did all your sister's science fair projects for her. You still cry every time someone's parakeet dies. You sit up all night with sick... You even adopted me when no... You're a soft...
Do you feel like we're intruding on a special moment?
Do you think they're gonna be much longer? Not for nothing. It's just, I'm kind of craving a banana.
You actually don't have a soul. That's the...
I'm soft. I like being soft. But that doesn't mean I'm weak. I have to let go. I have to let you... Your job is done, my friend. Wow. I shouted at you and actually expressed my feelings. I mean, you're okay, right? We're okay.
We're more than okay. I think we're better than we've...
That's how I feel too. I finally learned how to say no to you. But that doesn't mean I don't want to be friends. I've always admired you, Jala.
You are so nice, it's infuriating sometimes.
I mean, you did.
Not very successfully.
Okay, maybe not. So, friends?
Friends.
And, oh, one last thing.
For you? Name it.
Can you check in on Aisha for me? She's been running around the skate park and acting, let's just say, even more secretive and surly than the average teen.
Oh yeah, your little sister. I haven't seen her in years. Man, she was such a cute kid.
Well, she's
I'm great with teens. They're my people. I got this.
I've been looking, though not as much as my next cup leader. I'd warm up a little before this particular...
Indeed.
Feeling eager? I think you... It was faint for so long, but you can hear it now.
Yes, I can. Oh my god. It sounds like Madonna's Like a
Aisha resisted at first too. Has issue, but once she was convinced that how the yuppies would follow well, she soon realized that if the only price was to stop...
Siblings are overrated anyway. Only children...
Fear not, Jala. There's hope for you.
The only thing I'm afraid of is dying.
You're right. It's time for all of us to get what...
Jala Jayaratna. Finally, we meet. What does I guess I just...
Jeez, kid.
I'm Aisha, Irfan's younger sister. You broke his heart in high school.
Irfan and I had a heart-to-heart. Things are best.
Stop saying his name, or I will...
Oh, she's so cute. Like,
Stay away from my brother, Jala. And better yet, go back to...
Are skate punks even allowed to be this?
yeah, there's like a paladin energy.
You left town and never even had the I guess he did teach me one thing. You don't have to be the dominant gender to be an asshole.
I was a young, confused, hurt kid who hurt other people.
Your happiness doesn't matter more than other people. Whatever redemption story you've decided for, the truth is, you haven't earned forgiveness. Don't underestimate me. It'll be... Are you scared, Jala? Your actions have consequences, Jala.
Go back to the swings.
You won, but this isn't over. I don't care if Irfan's forgiven you.
We haven't made enough progress. Are you even trying, Jala?
I can't even get the cubs to take off their bear masks or tell me their names.
You have to impress them. You're a legend around here.
That was a long time ago.
Aisha hates your guts, so I guess it's not surprising you couldn't get anything out.
That's suspicious.
I heard you had it out with Irfan.
That's why I came home. To have some conversations that were long.
And did it help?
You know, I think I actually feel better.
He's too nice for you anyway.
What?
Nothing. Keep going with Soundy's troop leaders. You're 4 down, only 1 to go.
You know, talking to Jala was very cathartic. I even made a breakthrough in my
Who is Shahrukh?
That's his cat.
I'm even more confused now.
He's a dweeb with no friend.
Oh. Oh.
Don't get hostile because Irfan's actually facing his past.
Yeah, Tyler. Change your mind about your
No, and for the record, I hate all of you.
You don't really mean that.
I'm deadly serious.
Whew. You guys are all so drunk. And I'm not gonna spend my time crying about the past like the rest. I'll show Jala exactly what she's been missing. And that. Better say your goodbyes while you can, losers. I'm getting out of this damn town at the end of the month. And Jala's gonna be in the passenger seat, right?
It's your turn to pick, Tua. But there's a twilight zone.
Sure, Apache.
Kotoroti? Ah, that brings me. If you ever find yourself late at night and drunk with a group of friends you've just met.
What kind of friends were you roaming?
Oh, it was a different time. Suddenly you have an entire party following. But, that was a long. Why don't we? Your fingernails are looking.
They are not.
No shame in a little honest dirt, Jala. Fine. Let's chop some onion, cabbage, leek.
I'm on it.
Incredible, but
I bet I can get
they were really quite tame, Potijua.
you and your friends joined a trap behind you. A string of.
No, I'm a romantic at heart.
Okay, then my next guess for your
Speaking of, light the stove.
Oh my god.
The student. I've thrown the onions, ginger, and garlic in the pot with just a little oil.
Come on. I'm sure Dad would tell you more sordid details if you.
Daddy, I thought we were close enough.
That's a dirty guilt.
I learned from the best.
What an active imagination. Oh, look, it's time to add our vegetables.
That sweater vest really compliments your eyes, Dad.
I knew you. Ah, here we are. Time to add the leftover chicken curry.
How do we always have leftover?
Well, how else am I supposed to enjoy retirement?
You sound very happy.
I'm living the dream, Jal. You're getting better with every. When I was in college, my buddies and I worked at this mini. He withheld pay for random offenses. Things he said we'd broken.
Wow.
Piece of work. Yes.
Piece of garbage, more like. total god.
Okay, enough. Dad looked.
You get the picture?
That's not very nice to say. Although, I appreciate your right. Rukmini can be the same way if I'm driving and someone cuts us off in...
You're going off top.
Sorry. Pour these whisked eggs into the pot. Maybe I should be the one to... So we're out drinking after a shift and Suddenly, everyone in the bar is buying us... And so, we ask around...
And?
How about we slice the roti into thin strips? It's the last in... Oh, don't give me that look, Jalu. Nice effort, kiddo. We had found his neighborhood. So...
And?
Crime? We spent the rest of the night eating.
What?
The next day at work, we found out the manager's car did get set on fire.
There is absolutely no way it wasn't you. Or
This mild-mannered Desi dad bit was no more than a guy.
I promise, I was investigated up and down. Come now, Jala, let's enjoy the...
Wow, Dad.
Did you think you got your rebelliousness from your Rama alone?
I noticed the TV's reception has been super smooth lately. Were you tinkering with it?
Yes, I adjusted the settings just so. Hasn't the big... Are you a witch, Jala? Because that was magic.
Her ex is with...
What do you think? Let's get
This is some wonderful...
curry, chicken, and eggs. I can see why.
While I don't want to condone... Kati rolls, spiced chicken thighs with juice.
Dad, I'm already hungry.
Then I won't keep us from deliciousness. Have you washed your hands, Jalabana?
Are those new sneakers? They look very comfortable.
They have built-in insole cushions. The technology. Fine. Let's start with crush up some garlic and ginger.
Well, I do.
Ginger, garlic.
You've redefined the... You know, I learned this recipe to... She's a stubborn one, just like your Amma.
Is that why Mom and Bati have a...
It's not the only reason, but your Amma stood by me. But let's keep these jokes about Pati between us. Hit...
You're looking really trim, Daddy. Are you working out?
Between your Your technique is absolutely mesmerized. Where's the handheld? It's mint chutney time, remember?
Yes, Dad?
Aruni loved chutneys.
I remember.
You girls were so sweet.
He's gone. Let's just blend it in.
The way I see it, I'm not married to your Pat. Genuinely, I think Pati's disapproval was harder. We need some filling for the kati rolls. Are you a witch, Jala?
Her exes would say...
You seem to be getting quite fired up.
Dad loves to deflect when he...
Your mustache is looking absolutely full and luminous, Daddy.
I've been using your Amma's coconut oil. Have you considered becoming a chef, John? Try up those chopped veggies first, and then... What a pro! I wish you could remember more of my mother. She was a wonderful woman. Though she did.
Did Auntie see?
It wasn't as simple as that. Our mother didn't think. Arama, she meant well, but she worried. That's why when raising you girls, I wanted you to know you could. I didn't want a home full of secrets. Oh, speaking of which, time to. I knew you could do it. One of the things we really wanted to do for you kids. That's why we welcomed Ahmed. And we'll accept whoever you end up with, Jala. As long.
Okay, Daddy.
Now, come. Before the fillings get cold, fry the paratha with the egg on one. You're doing so well. I promise not to cry.
So,
This is perfection.
come on, Dad. No.
Don't change a thing. The flaky parathas, the tender. I'd love to compliment you more, but I have to finish this while it's still hot.
Let's make fish fry. The trick is in the marinade. Everything.
I wonder what else she's been.
What was that, Jala?
What did I do and how much?
Really, Jala? Can't I just want to teach you how to make fish fry without having some ulterior motive?
I assume every cooking session is.
Let's just start by washing your. Very good. Score the fish in one direction. Not we just want to allow the marinade to sink in, not slice the fish. You almost. So, how long exactly are you going to spend doing nothing in life and living in your childhood bed?
I guess facing up to my past mistakes and painstakingly.
What is wrong with you today, Jala? Take some of that aggression out on the. I've already given you too many compliments. Chandra told me you've been helping her and Tyler with the skate park. Is it not going well? Is that?
I guess it would have been too much to expect sympathy.
Well, I don't approve of the goings-on in the park. That's why I never took you girls to Disney World.
What? That's why Auntie C snuck us there?
Now, add the turmeric, coriander, Kashmiri.
You look really well rested today, Amma.
Your dad bought a white noise machine. It's. I knew you had. Whether things go well with the skate park or not, she's been through enough, don't you think?
Tyler wants to keep our relationship strictly business.
Sorry, I really.
You only have one sibling, but somehow you're the third favorite.
Coat the pomfret with the marinade, Jala. Good, but don't get overconfident. Set the fish aside to rest and.
Oh no, I hate it when she makes these recipes.
Don't you think you've let the situation with Aruni marinate?
I'm just waiting for the perfect moment to strike. It's all.
Yes, why don't we just dither and procrastinate until.
At this rate, she'll be married and have 3 children before you forget it. Light the stove, Jala. Very good. What else do you expect, Jala? Given your attitude, I'm. Are you planning to stay in Timber Hills?
Don't try to guilt trip me today, Amma.
It's a question I have every right to ask, Jala. Especially considering you live under my.
I do want to settle here. but I'm definitely getting my own.
Oh, really? Well,
Look at that. The oil is hot enough to fry the.
so it is. Put the fish in the pan gently. That's...
How is it, Emma?
crispy on the outside.
So, perfect.
Your overconfidence will be your down.
Oh, Jala, that smells. I'm sure Sharuk is very thankful.
I'll be expecting a handwritten thank you note in my mail. And don't write it for him. I know your handwriting.
I'm telling you, beneath this grouchy and the smoke-breathing tiger lurks the softest and tenderest of souls.
You're sweet.
Hey, those delusions are why he's still.
He's a good boy, really.
Yeah,
So, I was just minding my business skating, and she said she was better than me, a skate peasant, and then she attacked me for.
That doesn't seem totally.
She's been challenging all the skate punks, including you. The blood of babes.
Ah, speak of the devil.
As we were saying, she's burned our crops and poisoned our.
Hi. Are they actually tattling?
Jala, have you been fighting these children?
Both these young women challenged me the minute I introduced.
Accepting a challenge is an act of acceptance with intention.
Duh.
Really, Jala? I don't know what you're thinking. Picking fights with these girls?
Well, it's too late for you now anyway. By defeating us, you've attracted the attention of the general, the mama bear.
You know she'd kill you if she heard you.
It's true. Salma's waiting for you, Jala, and she's gonna eat you alive.
If Soundy wants me, why doesn't he face me, instead of hiding in sewer grates?
Wait, are you girls getting up to trouble in the sewer?
Yeah, making out by the light of a burning rat carcass, bro.
All right, enough bickering in my shop. Hand over your boards for repairs or...
Yeah, Jala. How about you meet me out?
Hey.
What?
You're being summoned.
What?
You're being summoned. God, are those headphones?
By who?
Soundy summons you to the skate park.
Why?
Sama. I skimmed.
Jala, you should get to the skate park and see what... She's a good girl with a lot going on. I expect reports of your best behavior.
You expect too much.
darling. Good of you to roll. You're here to face my good... well, Selma has been... When she first caught my eye, she was struggling. So sweet. But so just... We've done this a few times now. A bear knows when it's time. The mayor hasn't spoken to her daughter in years. Do you understand?
No.
I don't just want the park, Jell-O. Who better to represent the freak? This town has no future.
Well, there's a campaign.
I see you. You're a myth, what rises from the ashes. Don't speak. Face my general.
I hear you've been beating on the other skaters. They're mostly teens who just graduated. Scared of taking on someone your own size?
I don't think an entire cult versus one.
Dia's my roommate, Jala. I know how much you act.
We really don't stand a chance against small town gods.
Not only did you return to town, but now you're hinting. Soundy says the fight should be a test. I said it was the only choice you...
I keep telling you all, I'm doing this. I personally don't care about whatever weird LARP.
You don't get it. You just can't hear the message. I noticed, though, that people with loving homes are the most willing to... They don't know what they have. Can't appreciate. And you, Jala, you had an abundance of love. You kept looking for more and more, tossing out what was left behind as scraps.
Yeah, I left people shredded in my path. I'm putting the pieces, but that's not owed to you or Soundy. In fact...
Ask Dia. We're working.
Speaking of Dia, does she really approve of this?
Dia is still having trouble, but she does understand at least the importance. When we talk about the Barefoot Code and protecting the soul of Timber Hill, we're the soul of Timber Hills. The youth who want to... Soundy understands if you're not with us, you're against us too. Soundy, this time I make him see how wrong...
You're way too protective over your...
Don't call me that. Soundy gave me a promise. He would protect. Now, his obsession with you threatens.
Don't you see what's happening? Your Soundy is using your passion and the youth of this town.
I wouldn't let that happen.
That's a dangerous way of thinking.
Selma, you're in it. And I'm looking. The truth is, Soundy's holding you all back.
Me? I couldn't. Enough! You're trying to throw me off, huh? Divided. I'm channeling every ounce of the Barefoot Code, and I... Super embarrassing how many of you... Imagine making lifelong romantic enemies when you're...
No, Dia thinks the Soundy stuff is I expect a text about planning your intervention.
Dia would never text you about this.
You have no clowns to call. I'm an amazing cook, a legendary skater.
Doubtful. I've met.
I understand why you take this found family so serious. You're fighting me over a community disagreement with an anonymous...
I've been working service. Your blows don't faze me.
You're gonna look back on this time in your life.
I've never had...
You know, I declined in the end.
Nope, you generally...
A bootlicker is a bootlicker.
Are sounding bare feet, and I would never...
I lost, even though my belief was pure. After all my... But I never win.
Helping someone establish a mascot-based cult might not... I'm sure Dia would be thrilled.
Just because I lost this fight doesn't mean I'm giving up. The mayor cannot... But maybe the way... One of the first lessons I ever learned was no God. I might have lost sight of that.
Guess bears might need to be added.
I know you tried to get through to Salma. She has not everyone's lucky enough to have us. You've done all you can. I guess we'll see how. Forget it. I get that you're distracted, right? It's like I'm reliving all the worst fights of your teenage years.
Wait, Jala, let me handle this, okay? Since you're the one who brought it up, do you have any actual—
I am not getting in between you. You left us behind, Jala. Are you really surprised that we're wary of letting you back?
How exactly are we supposed to fix anything if—
How is pushing her when she's not ready?
Fine. I don't care if she never speaks to us.
So that's what you're really afraid of? That she's not avoiding you to punch? Think about it from her. How is she supposed to believe you won't hurt? Give her time, Jala. People's feelings don't—